The mental hurdle of the scale, I understand. And I'm so happy that you are passing that mental hurdle of the scale because a lot of people fail in their fitness journey because they are always caught up to that fact that they have to drop a certain amount of pounds per month or they have to lose weight fast. And if things are not happening fast, things are not you're not making progress. And in reality, the progress is being made every single day that you are keeping yourself accountable, that you keeping showing up for yourself. Every workout that you put in, every workout that we track, we have the data that you are there, that you are showing up for yourself. Every step that you are taking, okay, and literally, like we are tracking our steps, we are tracking our macros, we are putting our body, we are nourishing our body with protein. So all those things, and the way that now your clothes are fitting better, people are complimenting you, they're saying, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Like they notice things, and it's not that drastic just drop that suddenly you don't look healthy. So we have to surpass that when we are stuck on a scale, but our body is changing, right? Because some of you might have that problem that you made some progress and you have reached a point now that you are comfortable, but you want to keep going. You want to make progress, whether it is that you want to build muscle or whether it is you want to get leaner or you want to keep getting, you need to lose a certain amount of fat to really build more muscle, keep building muscle, but to show more the muscles that we are building there. So if you are in that spot, if you are like in your 4th month or maybe 6 months, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you are even further ahead. Maybe you already have been in your fitness journey for years, but now you are finally doing something right. You're more consistent, but you have hit a plateau and you can't pass that hurdle on the scale. That's what you have to take into account. Think about, are you feeling stronger? Are your clothes fitting better, right? Are the people complimenting you? And all those things, they are progress. And the way that the pictures, when we compare pictures and we see the measurements changing, because like many of you report to me that your clothes fit better. So if you are in that spot, if you feel like you are stuck on the scale, but things are changing physically, you are still making progress. And that's the beauty of body recomposition, because when we have control of all those things, you have to really trust the process and believe that if we are adjusting your macros accordingly, the way that we are keeping track with things, and if we are progressing in the gym, like I always give you advice, push a little harder, this week, let's go 5 sets. You guys, I'm training you just like if you were to be in the bodybuilding thing. You are training your body to be in shape for that. So you are overall feeding your body the way that you're going to lose fat, but you're building it in the sense that we are balancing your physique, because I'm taking a look at your overall physique and I see where you have to work on. So if your sets have been the same for a while, or if maybe you feel like we need to change things up, I would like for you to communicate this with me and understand that we can make progress, but I need you to be proactive in the sense that you need to surpass the fact that sometimes it's just a number, right? And if every week we keep seeing changes in your body, things are happening. But that has to be monitored, and that's why we keep things the way that we do here, because it is just a number. And that's why there is such a market out there that people still buy the scales, they read everything and all that. And I am also guilty of that as well. But I think if we really dial things in consistently, you are going to see things move. Okay. So I think the hurdle is, yes, I know it's the number there, but it escalates to a point that it goes beyond that. And sometimes people set themselves up for failure because they give up. They say, this is not working. I'm just going to give up. And I think that's when they either go back to nothing, or they just go back to the drastic approaches and then fail and then give up. So I hope that you just understand this, that it's not worth it to be caught up with that. And I know a lot of you are not, but just also, like just a different mindset to have, because I also have been there, and I do take the scale as a measurement to see if my fat loss is making progress. And I am not just celebrating, oh, because I am lighter. It's not that. For me, it's just a marker, and I know myself a certain body percentage fat. I know fat percentage, and I see my body changing. But maybe when I get to that point now, because I have been doing body composition for a while, I'll be probably heavier than what I think I need to be at a certain way that I like, because I've been doing this for a while, and you guys will get there. You will get there, like just by doing this on your regular lifestyle. I promise you, you will find a body that you like, that you can maintain. And then whenever you say, oh, I just want to tighten things up now, just want to go for, I want to tighten things up for summer. And then you just go a little bit more strict. That's why I'm teaching you these strategies, like go easy, now step the foot on the gas, things like that, because that's how you are going to surpass why you get stuck on your whatchamacallit here, that we're talking about, the hurdle of the scale, that you're just plateauing, that you just there. So if you want to have strategies like this is how you surpass the hurdle sometimes that we can't make progress. That's when you push. So you can make push through your fat loss journey, through your journey in fitness in general. I just want to give you these strategies because I think from somebody that came from a competitive sport that was to bodybuild, that's how you have to kind of have your mindset from there. Even though I am not teaching you guys to bodybuild, and it's not something that I even know if I'm going to pursue with that. It's just I want you to have that kind of mindset when it comes to your training and your fat loss journey, or not so much fat loss, your fitness journey, because this should be now part of your life, kind of like self-care. Okay. So I know a lot of you have different goals. Some of you, it's fat loss. Some of you is getting stronger and building muscle, because a lot of you come from a background that it was just cardiovascular activity. So now you are putting on a little bit of weight because you are finally just really building muscle instead of just really maintaining the weight that you have been. Because the people that came to me from a background that was just like a running, from somebody that was just a runner, they never really incorporate weight training. You now have not stare off completely. You're still incorporating some of the cardiovascular activities, but you are now emphasizing more. 80% of your training is weight training. So there is type 2 fiber of muscle being built there. So that is extremely important for you guys to know this. And I just want to do these educational videos here and send this to you because I think it's important for you to understand that those things are going to happen in your fitness journey, whether you are cutting because you want to lose fat overall, whether it is 10 pounds, 20, 30, 40, whatever it is, your journey, or whether it is that you are building, or now maybe I have a lot of people here that are coming for maintenance as well. So whatever your goal is, know that you will face hurdles, and the scale is going to be one of them. So we need to get out of that mindset and understand our body. And the best way that I always encourage you guys is to do with taking pictures and being as objective as possible. Just like if you were doing a body check at a doctor's, for example. Let's treat it here this way, because we want to really study our body in a sense of like to see how well we are from the outside and inside and everything else. All right. So I'm going to be sending you guys these videos here and there whenever there are questions that I see very common in our check-ins. And whenever I see that people are struggling, and whatever, we all struggle with them, just with that fact of like, oh, I'm not making progress because the scale is not really moving that fast. And we all face that, either it is in the beginning of your journey, or whether it is in the middle, or whatever it is, you will have the times that the scale will be stuck. But there are strategies that we can do for you to surpass that, and that's what I'm here for. All right. So if you have any questions, please comment below and let me know if this was helpful to you guys.